Welcome back to the podcast. We still have not named, sir.
Yes, what? Guess what? It's a good vibes room. And what day is today? And it's good to be where? Tell me.
What day is today?
Today is Friday.
Friday, August 19th. Where are we at again?
We are actually in a good vibes room here in Naples, Florida. We're coming live to you, so good morning to you and everybody that's following us. We have some amazing friends and agents. We will introduce them to you momentarily. But Leon, what are we doing today?
Today, we're talking about everybody's favorite subject. That little thing that you have to get and you don't really know why, and you kind of pay for it because somebody tells you to. You know?
So what's that thing? You got me guessing right now.
It's insurance.
The insurance. So are we doing insurance for cars? Are we doing insurance for properties? What kind of insurance are we going to talk about today?
What do we do again? I think we do mortgages.
We do mortgages, don't we? Yes, we do mortgages.
The lovely thing is we do mortgages, but the lovely people we have today do more than just mortgages, right? Today we have Miss Demy Jones, beautiful, and Belinda Mulolli. I hope I didn't do that.
You got it.
We did very well.
Mulolli Group.
Insurance Group. Mulolli Insurance Group.
Mulolli Insurance Group. There you go.
So I personally work very closely with both these beautiful ladies next to us. They have done an amazing job to help us with insuring clients, whether they're refinancing or purchasing a home. They've been our help behind the scenes. These are the girls that we go to on a regular basis that keep us afloat. They insure your homes, your vehicles, and everything else.
Yeah, I've actually known Demy for 20 years, something like that. We lost track of time. Purpose.
15 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Good. All right. So without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce them to you. So like Leon said, here we have Demy Jones, and she's going to introduce herself briefly. And of course, you have Belinda Mulolli. They're both going to tell us what they do, how well they do it, how long they've been in the business. So girls, Demy, take it away.
So my name's Demy Jones. I'm actually a licensed sales insurance agent. I actually got into it after COVID hit. There was a lot of layoffs. So I went into the insurance world and I found myself with a company that really valued customer service, because that's really what I'm after, is making sure that I help people. And that's what's important to me. And that's how I found Belinda and her agency. And I've been home ever since, helping everyone that I can.
That is amazing. So tell us again, how long you been doing this for?
2 years.
2 years.
I am a rookie, but...
Is she really a rookie, Belinda?
She's not. She honestly, when she says 2 years, I can't believe it, because she's really went straight forward with it. I'm so proud where the person that she is developed into. She's great.
So who takes all the kudos, you or Gazim?
Oh, well, of course, Kasim does. And
It is the other owner, is Belinda's husband. We'll bring him in on the next podcast, so stay tuned. So you've been with these guys for 2 years, some Mulolli Insurance Group for 2 years, and you love it.
I love it.
Is there anything you don't like?
Telling people some bad news here and there, but there's something that we can't fix.
And you, of course, want a longer lunch, right?
Yeah, a longer lunch. He said it.
Did I say it too much? Sorry.
that's a good theme question.
Thank you for sharing the information with us. So Belinda, you own this insurance group, and I'm sure you love what you do.
Yes.
Tell us, how did you get yourself in this business?
So I actually started when I was 17. So 17, started answering phones for a local office. They're still around, actually. I was there for 8 years. And then I decided that I wanted to have children. And I said, I really need to take some time off because I'm going to have a baby. I want to do the breastfeeding thing. And he's like, no, if you're going to be here, you have to be full time. So it just so happened we met somebody that I started working for them for like 3 years. And my husband is like, we need to be an owner. He had real estate, doing everything. We purchased the agency back in 2006. So
you purchased the agency in 2006. So if my math is right, that's 16 years.
Yes.
Right? Am I right? 16 years?
18 years.
6 plus 16, 22, right?
Yeah.
Right. So 16 years.
And before I was at, with the previous place, 8 years.
Good. So then 16 plus 8, that gives me 24.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Wow. 24 years of experience in the insurance industry.
Yes.
What's your favorite part about doing what you do?
Helping people, obviously, when I'm able to help them save money, or I'm able to help them to get insurance, and they've been calling a lot of people and they like, I just need a close. We get a phone call from one of you, you know.
At 4:59, I will say that.
Not even. I have called Demy at, I want to say it was like 5:40 on a Friday afternoon, the weekend before closing. So we were closing on a Monday. Insurance is like, no, we can't take a payment over the phone. This guy was short cash to close. And she's like, I don't know what you're going to do. I was like, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to figure this out.
So the same week. We could
Really fast.
thing. I'm later one day.
Forgot what happened. I sat right back down, texted my husband. She's
like-
so DA's not happening.
She's like, Leanne, I'm going to call Derek and I'm going to call Belinda and I'll call you back in 2 minutes. I was like, fantastic. She called me back in 2 minutes and was like, okay, let's work these numbers. She brought this policy down. It was like $1,500.
Wow.
Was able to take the payment over the phone, save the deal, and like saved him money.
Yeah.
Most important.
I found a new friend because he brought me his business.
That's amazing.
On arguably the world's craziest bar.
Folks, you heard it yourselves. We not only save money for our borrowers with the help of these beautiful ladies, but we make deals go through that are most impossible to go through. So we work the late hours, right? We drop our bags and call our husbands or significant others, tell them we can't go on a date because we're working to help you. This is just great. This is just great. So tell us, what do you guys insure other than homes? Is there anything else?
So we do autos, we do commercial. We can, make sure that this place is insured accurately. Fire happens. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that we can do. Make sure, you have teenagers on the road. Do you have teenagers?
Not yet.
You do. You would call us and you might just cry a little. But we're going to protect the assets that you do have.
How about jewelry? Do you guys protect?
We take care of jewelry. We take care of, like she said, businesses, the equipment that that they use. Yeah, this type of equipment, everything that has to do with the business, with your life insurance. We handle annuities. We do pretty much it all.
Wow. And annuities?
Yes.
Well, I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
So
Now you do.
annuities. And I used to be licensed. I used to be licensed to sell annuities in my previous life. This is back in 2009, so the word came back. I got excited. I don't know why I got excited. Sorry. All right, this is good. I like where we're going with this. All right. Most importantly, where are you guys located? Where is your office?
We are in Veterans Park, so it's in between 41 and Airport. And we're kind of hidden a little bit with a bunch of like doctor offices, but yeah, we're just...
If you had one piece of advice to give your clients, what would it be? We'll start with you, one.
Let's have a checkup once every 6 months and make sure that you have the right coverage that you need.
Why every 6 months?
Because usually most auto policies renew every 6 months. So it's good to have a checkup, or for your house insurance to have you. A lot of people was into the remodeling stage, like during COVID. So now your value is more. So we need to make sure that the protection is there.
Awesome. Actually, that was really important because I would have never guessed 6 months.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I always tell people check with your insurance agent every year.
Right.
Because they try to bump up your policy. I was like, yo, just harass your agent. They'll bring it back down.
Did you hear that, guys? Every 6 months, make sure you check with your insurance agent to make sure that you were covered properly, right? Because just like Belinda said, that your renewal or your policy renews every 6 months. This is very important. So we're all learning at the same time. So same thing with homes.
For homes, definitely once a year. So usually you'll get a phone call from us, you'll get an email, something. Let's take some time, 15 minutes. Do you have 15 minutes? Most people do have 15 minutes. So just to, maybe nothing has changed, but if nothing's changed, then we can just go forward.
15 minutes to save a lot of money. I'll take that.
I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take that. This is good stuff. Good stuff. What else?
What about you?
So for me, the biggest thing that I like to tell a client, premium is not as important as you think. The coverages that you get put in place is way more important. Like Belinda said, people are renovating, they We were allowed a downtime. Equities on a home, we've all seen it, has gone up. So when you're calling us and asking me as a loan officer, hey, I need you to bring that premium down, guess what? You're not hurting me or, anyone else. You're hurting your client at the end of the day. So that's what we stand by, are those numbers and making sure that those clients are accurately insured. Because if they have a loss tomorrow, they're $100,000 less. That's important.
Tomorrow is important. Tomorrow is important. I agree with 100%.
Always want to look at, and for me, that's the important part.
So if I understand you, or if we understand you correctly, so you value the coverage amount
Correct.
versus the dollar amount that they're paying towards their policy.
Right.
So here's what. Tell us again, if you don't mind. I want to make sure, because I'm learning alongside you guys. So you prefer to have the bigger coverage, so they're covered in all areas,
Correct.
right? And that it's worth to spend the money for safety reasons. I love that.
For safety reasons.
And that's why it's important to have a loan officer who has a trusted team behind them.
Relationships. Relationships.
Absolutely. We have people that we trust and put our name behind also that will get it done for you. And we're not just thinking short term, but we think long term. Absolutely. And we do this on a daily basis too, with interest rates and closing costs and different ways that we manage people. So for us, it's important.
Yeah.
It's important, your safety, your longevity, and saving you money, but making sure that you're making a wise decision, short term and long term.
I'm glad that we have these two young ladies here with us. The relationship that we have built over the years, it's going to continue to strengthen. So I can't say anything, on the negative side. I'm going to continue to work with you guys. You've saved us a lot of deals. You've insured many of our clients, and I'm sure you guys are happy about that as well. Is there any closing arguments you want to give us?
Well, we want to thank you for the opportunity to be on the podcast. We want to continue that relationship as well and do whatever it is to make your job easier. That's what we're here for, to make sure that your loan gets closed and we can make sure that they're properly protected. So when something happens, they're taken care of. That's what we're here for.
So how do we get a hold of you?
So you would be calling our main office number of 239-593-4433. Ask to speak to an agent, and one of us lovely agents will be happy to assist you.
That's easy.
Erlis, how do they get a hold of us?
Oh, so I love this part. So you can get a hold of any of us, Liliana and myself, or MVM Group, by visiting our website. It's mvmgrp.com. So mvmgrp.com is where you find all my information, all about Leon's information. You have all of our contact information, and most importantly, where our office is located. So again, it's MVM Group GRP.